Remember, there is something amazing about being alive when you are being a so-called good person, not just because you want to be a good person, but the best moments of our lives are when we're in that moment of connection with another person, when we're feeling love with them. I don't mean romance, movie kind of love. I mean this kind of love that you feel maybe sometimes when you're out in nature or you've gone on a long walk. I mean, I felt it today when I was on a long walk and it was this kind of misty air and it was at night and the colors were all sort of glowing and I was near the water and there's this kind of Van Gogh reflections on the water because I'm here in the Netherlands. And there's just this something floods you and you feel it in moments when you help another person, sometimes just by accident or something on the street where you just have a little interaction and there's some goodness in there. I mean, goodness is not the right word, but you know what I mean. Is on the side of connection and not on the side of believing that the world is so easy to understand that we can just do what we have to do, be ruthless, hate one another. Gosh, language really is hard on this because being a bad person is not really, it's also too binary in the exact way that I'm trying not to be, but we've gotten confused. And that includes the people that are confusing us. They are also confused. Nobody is really evil. It's just we're becoming more and more likely to be because we've forgotten what real power is, what true connection and love actually, that's so powerful. And it's such a wonderful way to be in the world. It's completely different state of living. It's, for any of you who have done drugs and had a psychedelic experience, real life can be like this. And even better, you know? We can really go to different places together. I don't even do drugs, by the way, but I just know it from my own experience, and doesn't mean I'm walking around in this state all the time. I get frustrated. I have the same sorts of roller coaster emotions about everything going on now too. But I understand that there's a different reality to it, and it really does feel like we're so caught up and focused on things that aren't even real. They're not even real. And maybe it's because these people or all of us are afraid to die. Maybe we're afraid that we're so attached to the story we've created of ourselves. And we need to somehow find a way to make that as visible as possible. Maybe it's connected to the fact that we're all going to die, and that's a really hard thing to deal with. But I think we're missing something because I really think there's a whole other opportunity that we have in life. And there's so many amazing, smart people right now all around us. Just imagine if this brain power and this intelligence, because it really is intelligence, and this charisma and this strength that is on so many different sides, and people who've gone through so much and are still strong and still fighting the good fight and actually still being really good people most of the time, helping one another, loving one another. I wonder if all of these people and all of their skills and all the power and all this cool stuff we've created with technology and gosh, there's just so many wonderful things. What if we actually use that to experience the world in a different way? What if we focused on some kind of technology, social technology, if you want to call it that, that actually isn't technology at all, but is taking our embodied possibilities somewhere else? I think a lot of people are excited about psychedelics precisely because of this reason. Something is beckoning to us. There is another vision out there that's calling to us, that's possible now because of how intelligent we are, because of all this technology, because we're beginning to understand that we're part of a larger life and we're here for that life, part of that life. And that includes one another, and that includes a lot that we maybe don't even notice right now. Or I do think there's some kind of shift happening. We can live in a new way, and life can be, when it's dripping with color, you're so glad to be in that moment, and you just feel you're in the flow, and you're sort of so present though, and moving as part of life. And I think that's a portal that's taking us somewhere. It's already late tonight, but I think I'll talk about threshold vision and William Blake, and post that. But tonight I just wanted to ramble on about this to see if anyone else has these feelings of just wishing someone out there would be able to hold the space publicly. I don't even think when they go low, we go high. I think that's still a wonderful statement, but even that, we need a complex system idea of that, not only high and low, but opening all the dimensions. We need flexicality. I just would love to see someone strong enough in public to be able to hold that space, to be able to, even in the face of all this craziness, hold that space and yet still be vocal, still be fearless, still be confident. What does that mean? What does that really mean? I mean, I should try to live it myself, but what would I do? How would I be in the world if I could be that person, if I could hold that space? That's the question I'm asking myself tonight. And that's what I hope to find some sort of, threshold vision relative to. Good night, everybody. Hope you're doing well wherever you are. And I send you a lot of love.